We live?
Rolling.
We live, man. Episode 9. God damn it, Rush Hour Podcast.
Episode
we back
9.
again. What's going on, Shaun?
Against all odds.
You know what I'm
Here
saying? Motherfuckers can't stop us. We going crazy, man.
A little bit, yeah.
We still have 15 subscribers, but
Yeah, baby crazy, yeah.
yeah, but like, I feel like they'll fuck with it. Like,
Yeah.
if we sold merch, they'll buy it. I feel like, I don't know.
Just our faces on it?
You know what I mean?
We should look at merch. I wonder what we could do. I think the logo needs a little bit of work. I'm going to be honest. I put it together kind of quick, so hopefully we'll have something looking better pretty soon. But yeah, that's something we could think about.
Pay an Indian cat on Fiverr a couple bucks.
Yeah, we could do that, or we could just do AI. Those people are all going to lose their jobs.
Damn, AI is. You know what I had AI do yesterday? Cause I keep hearing stuff that like black people was here before Columbus and shit.
Yeah.
And so I asked Chad, I was like, "Yo, is it true that black people was here before Columbus and like slavery and all that shit?" Then it was like, "Yes, there's evidence and woo woo woo." Saying that, yeah, basically yes. And so I was like, okay. I said, well, do this for me then. And then we kind of got into like chat. This is the first time Chat told me no type shit. So I was like, okay, well, if that's the case, then Chat, create me a highly detailed, high definition picture of like what was life like for black people back in those days type shit. And he was like, nah.
So
What the fuck did Chad tell me? That nigga said, nah, man.
So probably not well then.
Make
I
it
thought
rain
you were
on
trying
it.
to do some like white supremacist stuff or something.
Nah.
Do you
Let
have
me
it?
see. Yep. So boom. So that's one of the pictures.
Okay,
I had to
that's
create.
nice. I mean, I feel like that could be anywhere really, but
You know what I mean? But I guess this is niggas before Columbus. This looked like Florida, like maybe
let me see it again. Let me
North
see it again.
Carolina.
Yeah, it's tropical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So so yeah, this is when we. Where the fuck was it? Yeah, this shows like you stepping
Wow, you're
into
on there
some
a
tricky
lot. Yeah.
tricky territory. Let me see. All right, boom. Pay me this. Whatever you feel is best. Then I started doing all this deep research and shit. I picked the deep research button.
This is just some shit you were curious about. That's what kind of started you on it, or what was the like?
What'd you say?
Why were you doing all this research? That's like that was a lot. I just watched you scroll like a lot. Why were you?
I don't know. I was just
Just killing time.
yeah, I was intrigued. And so yeah, I was like, since black people are already here, create an image of how they would have been living before Columbus. He was like, I wasn't able to generate that image because the request violates our content policies. It's like, feel free to rephrase or provide a new idea you'd like me to bring to life. What would you like me to create? I was like, what's wrong with it? Shit.
All right, that's why your Chat GPT speaks in Ebonics.
Yeah.
That's the way you talk to it. What did it say though? What did it say?
He was like, thanks for asking. He's like, I understand the curiosity. The issue isn't the idea of black people living in the Americas before Columbus itself, which is a topic debated by historians. The challenge is that requests to visually depict specific historical claims, especially those that challenge established consensus without clear archaeological
I got it. Yeah.
there it is, evidence have to be handled with extra care to avoid potentially misleading representations or reinforcing misinformation. But I'm like, bitch, you just told me niggas was here.
Yeah.
So what does shit look like then?
Actually, that makes me wonder. Like, if you asked it to like show like slavery stuff or something like that, can it show that? like the worst
like-
of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. I don't even want to type that in. I don't even want to put that in my phone.
But I think, but I'm just wondering if that's like the, you know what I mean, the direction it was thinking, because it was like, are you trying to get like some kind of stuff out of it or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I think it sounded like it was worried I was gonna use it for like propaganda and shit. Like, see, I told you this is proof.
Yeah. Chat told me. Yeah.
Chat told me. Chat created it. Shit.
Huh.
But yeah, man. So that's what I've been doing my pastime.
Yeah.
Yep.
So did you, I don't even know if you know what it is, but the Shiloh Hendrix thing, do you know what that is? This reminds me of it because,
Shiloh
do you know who that is?
Nah, I was gonna talk about Shiloh Sanders, but who's
Okay,
this?
all right. If you haven't heard about it yet, you will, like in the next couple days. Like, so the story is, I think that's her name. It's funny because, well, I'll tell the story. She was a white lady, and she was at a park.
Oh,
and-
this bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll finish the story just to tell the whole thing.
All right.
There was like a kid, I'm assuming it was a black kid, was like playing with their purse or something like that. And then,
I think he took her kid's toy.
okay, so it was something like that.
Uh-huh.
Like it's something a kid would do. And then she called him the N-word.
And the black kid was
And-
autistic too.
And then, yeah, I didn't ever see the kids. I don't know any about. The only part I saw was like a video that I'm not sure what ethnicity the guy was that was recording it, but he had like an accent. And then he was like calling her out, and then she like doubled down on it. And then, so that was that, and that could have just been the story by itself.
Right.
It was the crowdfunding thing.
Yeah, this bitch raised like
$1 million or something like that. Yeah,
man.
that shit was crazy.
That shit is crazy, man. That just goes to show how much white hate is really in America.
There's definitely there's a lot of division, all that kind of stuff. But I didn't want to talk about that because that's like whatever. But what I was thinking is, I was like, so like, what if that was like a game show, right? And they were like, they have like, you know, they have the lady on there, and they're gonna have you do something like crazy, you know what I mean? Like call a baby the N-word or something, and then you could win like $1 million at the end or something like that. How many people do you think would do that shit? Like completely fucking ruin their life. You know what I mean? I'm not saying just that though, because it could be anything. Like, I mean, I don't know, you could call a baby a honky or something, and maybe you get some money out of it or something like that. I don't know. But that's why I was thinking. I was like that, because that's kind of what it seems like, right? Like she just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what her life's gonna be like going forward. Probably won't be on social media and shit like that, but.
Yeah, I don't know. She played a dangerous game, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't surprise me either. Fucking living out here, man. Fucking.
Where was that? Do you know where that was?
I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
I think I deleted that bitch. Let me see. Where's this bitch from? Oh no, this bitch probably witness protection. But hold on, matter of fact. Shiloh Hendrix location.
Oh, that's gonna put you on a list.
Good.
Does it say? Don't say.
Not just right off back. I feel like I got to read a whole article.
Yeah. All right.
And we have time for that. All right. Probably should have prepped more. But anyway, enough about this bitch. Fuck her. What else is going on, man? There's a bunch of boxing fights this weekend. Did you watch those?
No, I don't watch none of the
Canelo
fights.
fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I missed it. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. When was it?
Friday and Saturday.
Okay, I was gonna say I was with you, so I was like, didn't mention it. Nope, I missed
We was
everything.
together this weekend?
Yeah, we were at Void on Saturday or Sunday. We were there on Sunday
At Void.
at Void Studios for the shoot.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. We were.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, and then we'll talk about that
Yeah, yeah.
in a minute too. But fucking yeah, because I know I was like, man, it's usually like a long time since like
Yeah, like a whole week goes by.
yeah since I've seen you. But I was like, I know I was just with you. But yeah, nah, fucking Canelo fought and fucking Ryan, what the fuck, Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his little bitch ass fought. He said, I don't like him either. He be saying some crazy racist shit sometimes.
Does
and
he?
Shit. Hell yeah.
I know he says like weird conspiracy stuff and things like that, but I don't know. I don't follow enough of what he's doing.
Yeah, he don't got racist a couple times, so now I'm like, all right, brother.
Yeah, it seems like he would.
Yeah. Nah, facts. But yeah, Rolly whooped his ass. That was a good fight. Devin Haney, he was running I think, the fight where he got his ass whooped by Ryan.
Yeah.
That shit kind of fucked him up mentally.
Did you put any money on him?
Nope.
No, nothing.
Nah. I've been putting money on like baseball games and basketball games and shit.
Okay.
I've been putting like 10 cents down on like to win $5,000 and shit.
Yeah, you were gonna
It's never gonna hit.
give people
but-
betting advice on here. I remember we were talking about that at one point.
Yeah, don't take my betting advice.
Oh,
I'm not you with
so
an 18 leg for 900,000 with 50 cents.
900,000.
Nigga. Yeah, with a 50-cent bet.
you reminded me of that's probably how those companies are making so much money is just bets like that. When I think about it, but so the sperm race sounds crazy.
Yeah, what?
You didn't hear anything about that?
No, where the fuck is that supposed to be at?
It was on the fucking news.
They racing sperm now?
They are in LA.
Like horses?
How do you mean? Like with jockeys? No, they put them in like what do they call it? Like a little tube, and so there'll be some in this tube and some in that tube, and then they got to get to the end. I don't know how they like tell them to, or I don't know how it works.
Yeah, how do they know to go?
I don't know. I don't know. I can think of ways, but I don't know. But I just on the news clip they don't show that. They just kind of show. They're like microscopic, so it's like they show that part. But the event like was crazy. Like there was thousands of people there. They had a face off between the two dudes, like a fucking MMA. You know what I mean?
Hell nah.
They oh fuck. There was a bunch of other shit like.
So it was like they had like the two dudes before they skeeted. Like that's wow.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, they didn't really explain
pause, man. Pause
what
this
happened
whole
then, yeah.
segment. Shit, man.
Ty Dolla $ign performed at it.
What? Why? This nigga.
I don't know. I was like, I couldn't
Ty,
believe that
what
shit
the
was
fuck
on the
is
news.
you on?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
but it
right-
made like
right-
millions of dollars.
Yeah, the right amount. I've been like, are you ready? I would have hosted this shit out this. And to my right.
Yeah, I thought it was fake when I saw it, but then I like checked and I was like, oh, a bunch of people are reporting on it. Like this is real shit.
Hell nah. That's
And they were
gross.
making bets. That's what made me think of it. They were putting bets on it.
So this
which
shit
is-
is on FanDuel?
Actually, yeah, no, I don't know. They said that bets were being placed, but I don't know what the platform was. They didn't say that part.
Hell nah.
So I don't know.
I ain't betting on the niggas.
Right.
I ain't doing that. That's gross. Why? Fuck it.
That's what the world is now. I mean, and it's anything. Anything goes. It's
Fuck
whatever
it,
you
man.
can think of.
Well, you coming up with some edgy shit, man. I had like some cool shit, like I had dreams on the board.
What was dreams? What were you gonna talk about with dreams?
Just like I want to talk about dreams for a minute, cause I be having some crazy dreams.
Yeah, like
Hell yeah. You be having dreams? You
Yeah.
remember your dreams?
a lot of times, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people don't be remember their dreams and shit. Like my baby mama, she be talking about she don't remember, but I think she was just
don't wanna
lying.
tell
She
you.
don't want to. Yeah. Bitch ain't want to open up to me.
But
But
Do you feel like they're like psychologically like telling, you know what I mean, like explaining things to you,
I
stuff like
think
that?
so, cause I've been talking to ChatGPT about my dreams, cause
Yeah.
I got like a reoccurring dream. So I got like two reoccurring dreams. One is like I'm always on one side, like it's always has something to do with traveling, and I'm always
Okay.
on one side, and there's always like a body of water separating to where the fuck I gotta go,
Yeah.
type of deal. And like in order to get there though, like I gotta do some risky ass, scary ass shit though. Like there's one time like I had to tightrope, or I had to like climb a building, and then like maybe this is like too much Call of Duty. Because I had to climb a building and jump off it and
Yeah.
parachute. It's all kind of wild ass shit. I get catapulted over there, type of deal.
Yeah, that's all Call of Duty. You're streaming about Call of Duty. Like, chat, what does this mean? It's like, oh, there's obstacles in your life.
Yeah.
Also, put the controller down.
Lay off the Xbox, nigga. But nah, this is kind of before Call of Duty 2 though. And then so like either like yo, it just be some wild shit, and so it's always reoccurring. So I asked chat like, yo, what the fuck does this mean? And said like, yo, like you want to go somewhere,
Yeah.
but you're scared to go there. And it's basically saying like, quit bitching.
Oh, that's motivational. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And then I got another dream. I'm scared to type this one in the chat GBT. I got another dream that me and my friend, he killed somebody and shit. And then I had to help this nigga bury the body in the kitchen floor.
Oh, in the dream?
Yeah, in the dream and shit. And I had to help him bury the body in the kitchen floor. I don't know why we buried it there. And then, like, after we did it, I just remember just always being scared, like, fuck, I helped this nigga. I'm going to jail too, type
I
shit.
have a lot of those. Like, I
You've had
killed
it.
somebody, like, but it's. I think it's usually accidental. Like I like ran them over or something like that. And then the rest of the dream is just me figuring out, like, okay, like I'm gonna go to jail forever now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
okay,
what do
so-
I do? Like, you know, and yeah, those dreams suck. And then you wake up. Normally, when I wake up from a dream, I'm kind of sad because I'm like, oh, that was like an awesome, you know, I was on top of a mountain flying through the sky or something crazy. But like those dreams, I'm like so happy to wake up because I'm like, oh my God, I don't got to worry about that shit. That's, and
Nah,
that
for real.
definitely is like some kind of, like your brain working out problems or dealing with stress or something like that when you're
Yeah.
dreaming. Because that shit, yeah.
Cause yeah, and then it's like
Why the
it happens.
fuck would you do that to yourself? You know?
Right, for real, man. Cause then like I'll be having like the shit like that dream happened years ago, but then like I'll still have dreams like today type of deal, and I'll be chilling in the dream, but then like I'll think about it like fuck, I'm still on the run from that fucking body and shit that I hit in the kitchen years ago,
Yeah.
type of deal.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
Do you think they're like they combine or they continue, or like
a little bit?
yeah?
Yep, they combine or continue it away type of deal. Yep.
I don't know if I've ever had a recurring dream. I've had recurring themes, like people always talk about like the dream mall. Like I've had like places like that. It's like just a big empty mall, and it just feels like kind of eerie, kind of weird, you know.
Oh yeah.
You never had anything like that? I have stuff like that all the time. I was one time it was like an antique store, but it was like so big it didn't even make sense, and there was just toilets everywhere. I did realize that I had to pee like really bad, and I woke up and I was like, oh, that's why I dreamed that. But that was like a perfect depiction of like the mall world, because it was like just like nothing there except for just like, you know, whatever, like toilets and shit like that, and then just this big like endless like fucking antique store, I guess.
Fuck you be dreaming about, Shaun?
I just had to piss. But yeah, you never have any like the falling dreams and stuff like that, like the, you know, the things that people always talking about. You know what I mean?
The fallen ones.
You never had that where you
Nah.
like wake up like that, you fucking right before you hit the ground.
No. I be having swinging dreams. You ever swung and shit?
Like on a swing?
No, like with a fist and shit. Like.
Oh, that could have gone a few different ways.
God damn it, Shaun.
No, like, oh, you were like trying to punch somebody or something
Hell
like that?
yeah. I was like, you trying to like really get at somebody? Like you trying to fuck them up?
I've had those, but I can't fight in my dreams. It feels like I'm underwater and like I can't move fast enough.
Nah, for real. I always miss them type
Yeah.
shit. It's like, man, what the fuck? Like, ooh, I
Yeah.
had your ass type shit.
Why does your brain do that to you too?
I don't
It's
know. I had a
like-
dream I fought Eminem. Like,
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, like, I forgot what happened, but I just remember like this nigga was a dick and shit, yo. And I was like, all right, bro, like, what's good then, bro? Type shit.
Are you
know?
like even like a big Eminem fan or anything?
No,
I'm trying to
hell
think of like
nah.
why that would even be on your mind. That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't think I was watching shit to do with Eminem that weekend and shit, man. But I just remember having a dream about him. And I just remember he was a dick, bro. In my dream and shit, we fought. And I tried to like take his head off and shit, but like this nigga was like,
Popping and weaving.
yeah, he's too elusive and shit.
How do you think actually Eminem would be in real life? Because I think he probably isn't the nicest person. He doesn't seem like he would be.
Yeah, that's probably why I had that dream, because
Yeah.
he probably like that in real life, man.
He always looks
Just
like mad and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't do enough interviews. Right? He doesn't do any interviews.
If
Like
you would have
really.
seen my dream, you'd be like, yeah, that's M.
Yeah.
That's some M shit. Cause I think we was buying drugs and shit from him and shit. He was just being a dick.
Oh.
Like rushing us and shit and just like, man, come on, bro.
Hard times had fallen on Eminem.
I
Selling bags of weed.
don't know why Eminem was my drug dealer in my dream, but
I don't think I've really had any like celebrities
in
my
another
dreams at
world,
all.
that's probably how.
What?
In another world, like
In a
another
parallel universe, that's what
Yeah.
Eminem's doing.
And I'm buying weed from him, arguing with his ass, fighting him.
Yeah, that could be going on. I feel it's not that far off.
Yep.
He could have been that guy that you lived with in California. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that shit
Now
could have went down
Eminem
with
made it,
Eminem.
and I got stuck with him and shit. But yeah, what else is up there, man? Fucking Steve Smith. You seen what's been going on with that? The football player who got caught fucking old dude's wife and shit.
No.
And then like the dude texted him back like, "Hey Steve, you been fucking my wife, man." Woo woo and shit. You never heard that shit?
No, I didn't hear anything about that. Well, I think we're on like different algorithms.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's like sperm race.
Yeah, man. I'm scared to go to your topics and shit. I just kind of
Yeah. Holy
want to see what else I got. But nah, you have some cool ones up there. But the sperm racing and shallow bitch.
I was just like,
That was a
that's
rough- that was a rough
just
start.
that's what they're showing me.
That's what they're showing me. Okay, Steve Smith.
So Steve Smith is a football player.
Yeah, yep. I guess he used to be a football player, and like he's like a sports commentator now, I think.
Okay.
And
He was fucking somebody's wife.
fucking somebody's wife, man.
Who was the
Got
somebody?
caught. I don't know.
Yeah, you been bro. What you gotta say for yourself? I'm sorry. You're sorry? She was married. Yeah, man, you're Steve Smith Sr.
And then the text messages between them,
Yeah.
they were like crazy. And so I guess the update, that happened a long time ago. But the update is this dude is suing this dude now. Because I guess you can sue for a motherfucker fucking up your marriage type shit. You came in and disrupted a contractual agreement between
Yeah.
me and another person.
Well, isn't she like responsible at all? Like,
Yeah, a whole lot of blame is to be placed and shit, man. But a lot of people were saying like, some dude fuck my wife and I find out, I ain't gonna sue. But I kind of feel, dude, because you ain't finna just take my bitch, fuck my life up, and then I just be the bigger person. Fuck that, nigga. And you rich?
Yeah, I think that's some like a lawyer like heard that part and was like, oh, we can figure out some law or do some case or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Probably a lawyer that went through the same shit. Like, man, we're gonna get this son of a bitch. You hear me, buddy? We're gonna nail this son of a bitch. Shit from me for you.
It's like,
Oh man, fuck my wife, not yours.
like
He
Stan
fucked
Smith
all
fucked
of
his
our
wife.
wives.
I don't know how I feel about that one. That is kind of weird. Like, so
Yeah.
you'd say, yeah, you would take legal action if you could.
If I seen the opportunity there and
Yeah.
somebody, they got it. If it's just a regular Joe Smo, yeah, fuck it, fuck you and her,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But if it's a rich dude,
Yeah.
I'm like, I might even like fake an injury for no reason. Like, I might injure myself just like, I don't know, add that to the
Yeah.
shit.
Like, how do you explain that? Yeah, I don't know. I think I could be convinced to be on that side, but like just right off the bat, it feels. I don't know. I guess I'd have to know the relationship too. You know what I mean? What the lady was like.
You would have to know what, like
Well,
and
like, was she cheating all the time or something like that? Or was there clearly a future plan in the works? And or was she like kind of manipulated or something? You know what I mean? There's a few different ways that it could go that could convince me mentally. You know what I mean?
got you.
But just
But either way, like, how are you going about it?
like, well, that's what I'm saying. Right off the bat, I'd be like, no, I'd be more upset with her than I would be with him. But that's what I'm saying. If I had more information, if I knew more, like, kind of like what was going on behind the scenes and stuff like that, then I would be like,
But like, what information would you need to like go forward or like fall back?
if he, Stan Smith had like used his money or position or whatever to like get her, then I would start to lean on the other side.
Okay.
Like some sort of unfair advantage type of thing, or like manipulate her or something like that. You know what I mean? Then I would, because then I'd be like, well, I don't know though.
It was kind of already he's Steve Smith and shit.
Yeah, but I didn't know who he was until you told me. So maybe she didn't. I don't know.
No,
So
she knew.
then, well, no,
She know.
I don't know. I mean, what's the money? What are they suing for though?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah,
That I
because that
don't
would make
know.
a difference too. If it was like all this work for like 10 grand, to be like, no, I'm not doing that.
Nah. I think he's going for something big. Like,
Millions.
think so. Like, you talking about you fucked up my marriage, nigga.
Then I can see the motivation to do it. But also, that stuff like gets kind of, I don't know, it's kind of icky. Can't just be in it. I don't know. I mean, but then you've got the millions of dollars, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Then you balling and you getting all kind of bitches and shit. Off that one, see that heartbreak ended up becoming a come up and shit. And
Do you stay with her?
Fuck no.
So have you already left her by the time you're suing him?
Yeah, hell yeah. I might be suing this bitch too. I'm suing the
Okay,
kids.
all right.
Suing,
No, because now I'm all right. Now I'm leaning on the other
suing
side
everybody.
because I'm like, okay, like she cheated, and then you guys broke up, and then now you're suing individually. For some reason, I was thinking you guys were trying to work it out or something like that, and you're suing, which would be a really weird situation. I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah, I don't think he's still with her. I hope not. But it sounds like, yeah, he's getting his get back. He's like, yo, I ain't finna just be the sucker
Yeah.
on this end.
Yeah.
One of y'all is finna pay for this motherfucking heartbreak.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me because it's like if you've been damaged and you're trying to make it right, it almost doesn't really matter where it comes from in a way. It's like you take an L, you want a W, you know?
Boom.
So, yeah, I get that.
Yep.
What are people saying online? Do you see like comments
I
and shit
seen
like
one dude. He was like, "Man, I can't do it. I'ma just take the L." Woo, woo. He was a bigger person, but I don't know. I ain't really been seeing too many comments and shit. I ain't really been reading too many comments. I just seen like one other dude's take when he was breaking the story or whatever.
Do you don't read comments? Not a comment reader?
Not a lot. I'll read the first 2 or 3
Yeah.
that got the most likes.
Whatever everybody's like kind of agreeing with. Yeah, I hate to admit it, but like I kind of like my opinion gets formed very easily by the comments.
Oh yeah.
Like, when I see shit, because I'll see something and
know what? You guys are right.
that's exactly what happens. I hate it, but like, because like we were just going through that, and I was like, well, I don't have all the information, so I don't know. And then you're like, kind of, drip feed me this stuff, and then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I do agree with you. That's exactly what happens with the comments, because I'll see like a video and I'll be like, oh, what a terrible person, and then I'll read it and I'll be like, oh no, the other guy's terrible or something.
yeah, right, guys.
I know it's a bad habit.
Nah, for real, man. Nah, I be watching them police videos, and
Those are the worst.
yeah, the comments on there, yo.
Well, there's always a clear divide. Yeah. It's a clear divide. You can see the profile picture. You know exactly whose side they're on.
Yeah, for real. You see a blue flag,
But it's
black and blue American flag. Shit.
it's always the video. Themselves are always frustrating though. And if just like more like the pullovers when people are like getting stopped and stuff, because it's just like the way the conversations go, like the information's not really coming out. You know what I mean? And yeah, they're fucking frustrating to watch. And then they're usually like fucking 12 minutes long or some shit. You're like, just get to the point. Like, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, I be watching some crazy shit, man. Sometimes I be watching some shit and I be like, yo, the police was foul, man. But then I'll go on the comments and be like, yeah, that guy shouldn't have did that. And so I'm like, all right.
Yeah, and that's you usually only see like a little, like whatever, the clip or whatever. You don't see the before and after and stuff. So I think it's better.
Right.
I think it'd be better if we didn't have access to all this shit. Like
This shit is like cops on crack now.
yeah.
Like with these damn body cams and shit.
Did you watch Cops as a kid, right?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
assuming everybody did, right? And like I feel like everybody had a similar experience in watching it, which was like you kind of rooted for the criminal unless they were an idiot. And then you were like, oh, thank God, lock that guy up, right?
Right.
And I remember when it would come on, like the whole neighborhood would you look in in the other neighbor's house or whatever, and they'd be watching the same show that you're watching. So the next day or whatever.
Bad boy, what you want?
We could all talk about it like the
Right,
next
right.
day, and like for the most part, like 99% of us would all have the same opinions, which I think. I don't know. It's just like made it better. It felt like it wasn't like as we weren't as divided as we are now. Like I said, you see those comments now on like any cop video, anything having to do with the cop. It's right and left, and that's it. No in between.
Yep, man. Like, I even seen one where like the cop was in the wrong, and like even still the people are like, "Why'd they have to give the guy our tax money or some shit when they could have got the money from somewhere else?" Like, god damn.
Yeah. All that shit. It's all. I'm really trying to get away from that, like the political stuff, the cop stuff, the war stuff, like that. It's like just show me like happy shit, like kittens and basketball and shit like that.
Yeah, I know. I need to change my algorithm too because I've
Yeah.
been watching a lot of true crime, murder shit.
Yeah, and then I think we're being purposely fed a lot of that stuff.
Nah,
There's
facts, right?
I saw a guy, might have been earlier today, on like TikTok or something. He was asking people if they could go. What was it? Like every month you went without the internet, uh, you'd be given like $1 million. Like how long could you do that for? And I was like, if I was given $1 million every month, um, to not have like my phone and shit like that, that'd be infinite. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it'd be fair. But the crazy thing was in the comments is people were like, "Well, I do it for a month, so that way I'd have $1 million, and then I could just use that $1 million to make this money, so I can get my phone back, or just shit like
So I can get
that."
my
And it
phone
was,
back.
yeah, and I was like, really? Like, you guys,
Yo, people, man, these phones, man.
I mean, I know I'm on mine too much. Like, I'm like, I don't know if addicted's the right word, but it's more like just like a habit, you know.
Right.
But I never felt like it was like a lifeline. Like, you know, I couldn't live without it.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people were saying.
It's the beauty of being born in the 80s and shit.
I get why you feel the same way. You just give up phone.
Yeah, for a meal? Hell yeah, I will
Yeah.
find something. Hell yeah.
How long though? A meal every month.
Shit, fuck it, forever.
Yeah.
Hell
Just
yeah.
go off the grid, right?
Hell yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it.
It's too bad nobody's actually going to do that. Give us $1
Mm-hmm.
million.
Yo, I occupy my time with other shit.
I know.
Way more real shit. Like on your phone, you just looking at shit you can't obtain.
I know.
anyway.
You get that. That is true. You could like go to all the places and do all the things that you're saying.
Right.
Yeah. But I've seen like since that 100 people versus one gorilla or whatever, like a ton of that shit. Like people like, you know, there's the $1 million guy that I just saw. There's like now this what I'm seeing a lot is like cities. Like 100 people from St. Louis versus 100 people from like Louisiana,
Yeah,
New Orleans and shit like that.
I seen 100 dudes from Denver versus 100 dudes from a war. I'm like, God
Oh
damn it.
shit, yeah.
Of
That's
course, a war would win. But, yeah.
I think that's I don't know that could lead to something really bad, like because people can actually do that. It's more difficult to get a gorilla out and a bunch of people to fight it, you know. But like,
the scientists, I think, did a study, and she was like, "Yo, the hundred people will win."
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that like three or four like professionals say that.
Cause like, yeah, that gorilla gonna get tired. It ain't got 100 men strength in it.
Yeah, and it probably doesn't really. It's not like trying to fight. It'd probably be more like in survival mode type of
Yeah,
thing,
scared.
you know, something. And be like, why is there 100 guys here? But a lot of people would get fucked up though.
Yeah, hell yeah, a lot.
A lot of
yeah,
people would get fucked up.
But like, when you get to like, yeah, like 60
Yeah.
and shit, like,
Then they start to take over.
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. But the other shit, the what do they call that when they have like the car meets? Do you know what I'm talking about? What the fuck are those called? Like when like a bunch of people meet to like race and shit like that, like
Street
kinda-
races?
Yeah, but there's like a name for it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, I'm just saying. I've
Alright.
like been to a couple of them, and I'll see how many people can organize to show up for like a street race, and so that's what makes me think the 100 this city, 100 this city could be something that really happened. Like, I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think people should do it, but I could see it actually happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying I think it could actually happen. If people can organize like street races with like several hundreds of people there, like all under, you know what I mean,
Okay.
without like letting the fucking cops and shit like that know, like they could definitely figure out a way for like 100 people to fight another 100 people.
That would be.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not
Entertaining.
curious to see like the
Well,
outcome,
now
but
you got
also
me think about it.
people would get fucked up.
Now you got me hoping for it now.
What city? Okay? If you had to pick a city, who do you think's got the toughest 100?
Toughest 100. I
No
would have to
weapons. People are
say.
gonna bring weapons, but
I would have to say. The roughest, toughest. Somewhere down south.
I kind of imagine that too. But like here in Colorado, we've got like the elevation thing, so it depends on kind of where it is too. Because if it was out here, I feel like most people would have a little bit tougher time. We're talking about average people too, right? We're not talking about like elite athletes, shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
So that could be problematic if it was out here. And then I don't know how that translates to people from out here going to like Florida or something. Well, then the humidity would fuck you up, like down in the south and stuff like that.
Not facts.
So
It'd have to be in middle ground.
depends on where you're at. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's like because like New Yorkers have like the kind of the toughest like attitude. I think most people would agree with that. You know what I mean? But they also like. I think that most of them probably have pretty easy lives, right? Because they work like in like offices, and they kind of like everything's just near them and stuff like that. They don't have to. They're not doing like farm work like somebody in like Nebraska
you're
or like
saying like that.
Montana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah, nah.
it's tough to gauge.
The motherfuckers that be like out farming and shit, they work out different muscles than like city.
Yeah, those
Than city motherfuckers do.
you can probably get 20 of those to take 100 city people. Yeah.
Nah, for real. Nah, facts, man. What else you got up there?
Bunch of bullshit. I've been seeing. Did you play GTA at all? I know you play Call of Duty. Do you play GTA at all?
No, I want to though. That
Never
shit
got
been
into it?
No, I used to like. I used
Yeah.
to hella be into GTA.
Yeah.
But that was before like it got super dope. Like where like you can squad up with people and
Oh
shit.
yeah. I know
Like,
what you're saying.
when I was playing, it was just you just go and do missions and drive around and do reckless shit.
I think I like the idea of it more than I like the actual game, because like I'll log in once in a while and I'll play for like a couple minutes, but I think if you had friends on there too, you know what I mean? Like I don't have friends on there or anything. But what I was have been seeing in my feed is the new one that's coming out like next year. That shit looks pretty crazy, and just like the graphics and like the size of the map and like all this stuff. It's probably gonna be like the biggest thing to happen to like video games like
Oh yeah.
ever at that point. Yeah. But what a lot of people were talking about was like, I mean, the game's going to cost like $100 at least. And I mean, some people were saying it could cost $1,000. People are still going to pay it, Like, do you have like a price point where you just be like, I ain't fucking with it?
Yeah, fucking like $200 or something.
So
like,
you'd pay up to $200 for a video game though?
Nah, I pay like $150 max.
150 max?
Yep.
See, now here's the thing though, is like that GTA that's been out has been out for 12 years, I think.
Yep.
So if you did pay, let's just say $1,000 for it, I mean that's like less than $100 a year to provide entertainment for you or whatever. So it's, I don't know. I mean, I don't like that idea, but I see where people are coming from on it. But yeah, you should check out the trailer if you haven't had a chance. Like a trailer just came out, and I was looking at it, and it looks pretty crazy.
Yeah, I be watching people game on YouTube and shit. Like Drewski, you ever seen him play GTA on YouTube?
I haven't seen him play GTA.
Yo, that shit is hilarious, bro. He be running around snitching off people and shit. Then there's other people who'll go up to he'll go up to people and like make them do gay shit. Like they'll put in a cheat code.
Yeah.
And they'll make the other person start doing gay shit. And he'll be like, hey man, get this.
That's like, is that like the computer version or something like that? Because I've seen that where people do like, it's like different shit outside of the game. It seems like, right? Like, I don't know.
Like, I don't know. It'd be like one dude online talking to another dude online.
Yeah.
They'll just be talking casual and shit.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, like, He be like, yo, give me 5 or something. And like he gotta like touch him or something. And then as soon as he do it, like his character start acting all sassy and shit. He be like, hey man, what the fuck you do to me, man?
See, I could do that for hours. I could fuck with people like that for hours. Like,
That shit
if I
is-
had the ability. But usually what happens, like when I log in on like the fucking version I have or whatever, just the like, 8-year-olds or whatever just like kill me like instantly, you know?
Oh yeah, damn.
So I'm like, this isn't fun. Like,
Yeah, then I'll see like you got the gang, but you got to like join the gang and shit. And I was like, man, this shit is. I'm too grown for this shit, man. But
Shit would be
I'll
fun
probably
for a
get
little
on
bit.
there for some content and like do some funny shit. But
yeah, I think it's best when you're just kind of like trolling people, like
yeah,
just fucking harassing them and shit like that.
like there's dudes in there that really be taking that shit serious. Like they got gangs and gang colors
Yeah.
and gang.
What I can't
attire and
stand
shit.
is the role play shit. Have you seen that? When they'll like they do it more in Red Dead Redemption, the cowboy one or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Where they'll like play characters, because like you can, in the video game you could shoot a fucking rocket launcher at somebody and like kill them or whatever. But like they'll role play like I'm a cop, you're a criminal, I'm gonna pull you over, show me your documents and stuff like that, and they'll like go through that and like just play the fucking, you know what I mean? Just all the way, like 100%. And I'm like, you could just shoot them at any moment, you know what I mean?
You talking about the people like it be real life people like really
Yeah.
acting as
The people that are
yeah.
like actually like role playing like as the characters.
Yeah,
Like I don't think I could do that.
yeah, that should be weak. I gotta act unless I'm a cop.
What would you do as a cop? Would you harass people?
Hell the fuck yeah. And then I'll be a dirty cop and shit too.
That would be fun.
I might get GTA, man.
You
Be
might
on
as
the
well
lookout
just
for my
wait.
Twitch.
You might as well just wait for the new one to come out. So I want to see like how detailed it is, like what kind of shit you can do in it. Like, the one out now, it's like you sell drugs, you like kind of run a gang-ish and stuff like that, but like the game kind of sets it up for you. You don't really do it, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like the
right,
game's,
right.
and so I wonder if how much freedom you're gonna have in the next one if you're really gonna, because that's.
Cause I'm here now, they really got real like other neighborhoods. Like I'm seeing like they got Chicago. And,
In GTA?
yeah,
No, I haven't seen that.
you haven't seen that?
No, Chicago.
Yeah. Yo,
Like people built it?
I think so. Like,
Huh.
and so that's why I'm thinking like that's what is going on. That's what's going on. Is like, yo, is the whole world gonna be on this goddamn game now? Like,
Maybe eventually. I always thought it would be cool to like see my own neighborhood, like
you
in a
know what
video
I mean?
game.
That
yeah,
should be dope. Man.
Yeah. And then
That should be fire, yo.
it could happen. I think the way they could do it is like you have it. Well, this game already costs like billions of dollars, but I was gonna say it's gonna cost billions of dollars, but you just need people like all over the world just kind of mapping and building it and stuff like that. And then I don't know. Then there we are. Now we're in the Matrix. That's what the fuck it is. Yeah, we're just in the fucking Matrix.
Now you going to people's houses,
Stalking
via-
people, killing people.
Were you at my house online yesterday? Like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's actually kind of fucking creepy. Just be walking around inside of someone's house and shit, like knowing the
Staring at 'em
layout and
every
everything. Damn.
Yeah, man.
We're not that far off, though. I mean, that's gonna happen soon. But,
Yep.
all right, what's coming up? What do you got coming up?
Well, we gotta figure out. We gotta redo this goddamn this 20v1, Shaun.
Yeah.
I don't want to give up on Doug on my guy Doug, man, because that's who it is. Goddamn it, y'all. Is Douglas Lee. All right. Shout out my guy Douglas Lee for doing this for us and shit, man. That's my guy. But I found out I don't have the pool or the I'm not the cat's meow. Shit, like,
Cat's meow. No, people just don't show up. Yeah, people
Yeah,
aren't
man.
reliable.
And then I keep hearing like you're not the only person that told me like it's hard to get girls to show up places and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Why, y'all? Why the fuck don't y'all want to come to
Everything's just
things?
Yeah, they can just do whatever they want. It's optional.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, girls just want to have fun. That's the fucking world we're living in now.
I think that's just with shoots, though. I mean,
I know,
that's the way shoots go. Yeah, it's like
Cause even my guy KT, shout out to KT Spooks. He was like, man, it's hard to get females to show up, even if you pay them. He said the same shit.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like, damn, man. So, but I think if we tweak some things about like how we promote it, like we promote it as like, yo, we're looking for influencers, actresses, and people who just want to shine on camera, kind of thing, rather
I
than
agree,
like
yeah.
the single.
Yeah.
Because like I think some people thought it was a gangbang.
It looked like one. And most of the people that I talked to thought that too. They were like, "Oh, what are you shooting now? What are you doing?" Oh, you're into that?
I think our flyer ended up on like one of those little underground sex sites.
Yeah, I got to work on that.
I had somebody with a ball,
Got to make that look different.
latex and a ball in their mouth and shit show up like, hey man, what the fuck? It's the wrong event, goddamn it.
Just got, yeah, we might have detracted the wrong crowd there.
Yeah, man. So we got to tweak some shit. We got to show Douglas Lee on the flyer this time. Cause I don't want to give up
Yeah.
on that one.
Okay.
Cause I feel like if we give up on that, like we're gonna have a habit of just like trying to like, what is that like?
Pivot. Move on.
Boom, yeah, pivot and shit.
Yeah.
And so let's stick this one out. Let's try to set it out like 3 weeks out. What you think? 3 weeks or a month?
Oh, look at the calendar, but yeah, probably about a month.
Okay.
Put it back out like a month, and then just go over the whole planning stages again.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think people realize how much actually goes into like planning, because there's like, not only our schedules but the venue schedule, and then all 21 people's schedule has to
Yeah.
work out.
Yeah.
And then all the other kind of logistics of like shooting and lining everything up and stuff like that. So it's not an easy thing to do.
It's not, man.
But yeah, we'll get it done. And then I guess if we're just going to put his name out there, we'll just put his name out there, and then we'll just,
And he can help promote it.
the whole thing will be different.
I can get some other people to help promote it and share it. I'll be more intentional about telling other people to share it and shit. And yeah, we gotta keep it away from a holiday.
Yeah, Cinco de
Shit
Mayo kind of
this
fucked it
time.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we can pull it off, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put it out like a month.
Okay.
So we'll have that coming up. So if you're watching this and you want to be a part of that, then holler.
Holler at the baller, not me or Shaun, but Douglas. He's the baller in this situation. I told him we might as well promote him as a millionaire and shit.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, yo, you got $1 million assets, so you a millionaire.
I mean, we could just say that. It's not, nobody's going to, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I got. Am I talking to?
Well,
I know you got $1 million liquid, and then I know you got. I know this. Let me I put a target on my nigga back. But nah, bro, hella successful and shit, man. And so I feel like shout out to the old girl that did come and shit, or the two that did come. One of
Yeah.
them, she wasn't there for that. She just came to support me
Yeah.
and shit.
It was very cool.
On some friend shit, yeah. But
We did film some stuff.
need be, I would have.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I did have to kind of. Yeah, like shit, throw her in some shit. Like, look, I know you came to support me, but I need you in this camera, goddammit.
Yeah.
So shout out to her for helping us. And yeah, shout out to both of them. What were you about to say?
Oh, just we did get some content, so we were gonna have some stuff to put out, but it just we gotta plan it a little bit differently. That's all.
Yeah.
The next one, we gotta plan it a little bit differently.
Yeah, where we at?
Right there, like 55.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay.
Just trying to think of what else is coming up. What is next? Oh, I gotta leave town next weekend.
You do?
So, yeah,
Where you going?
New York.
Where? Oh yeah, Riaga shit.
yeah.
Shout out to Riaga.
Yeah,
See you,
there's
baby.
that. I was thinking there was another show coming up. I think next comedy show is gonna be 2 weeks from now. So talk
Yeah.
about that when the time comes. Right now,
What,
I'm gonna be
your
at.
You got another comedy show?
Yeah, which you should pull up too.
Okay,
On that
yeah,
one.
I got another comedy show coming up too
When is it?
on the 24th, I think.
Where's it at?
Same place, Tequila Blues.
Let the people know.
You know where it's at, Shaun. Quit asking me this. Sometimes I forget we're on the podcast and shit. But yeah, it's gonna be at Tequila Blues. I think May 24th. Don't quote me just yet.
What is that? A Saturday?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. We'll make another announcement next week.
There it is. So you heard it here first. Fucking
That'll be a good one.
Blues. Got another show up there. So I think they fucked with your boy the first time. So
Yeah.
I got invited back, man.
And then hopefully the mics don't fuck up. So
Yeah, man. Shit. Now I know why fucking artists travel with their own equipment. Shit.
yeah, actually I know some that do. Never really thought about that, but that is the reason why.
Nah, facts, man.
All right. So yeah, maybe we'll. Oh, did I ever? We didn't put any of your stuff out from the last one, huh? I was gonna make clips for you, but we'll get that out.
Of what? Oh yeah, the comedy show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, clips up. You guys can see what's going on, and then
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that'll help promote the next one too. So
Okay.
we'll do all
Oh, yeah.
that. We got some work to do. Anything else? You want to wrap it?
Yeah, man, no, that's about it, man. Just stay tuned, man. Me and Shaun cooking, man. Cartoon still in the works, man. Animated series of Open and Act, that's still in the works, man. So y'all just stay tuned. Be on the lookout for just me and Shaun cooking, man.
All right.
You know what I
Cool.
mean? Episode 9, baby.
Peace out,
Get it.
everybody.
Peace.